for the United States there, and hopefully try to see them in the quarterfinals at least as well. All right, we'll take a 2-minute break on Live Now from Fox. When we come back, we'll take you out to some spring break mayhem. We'll tell you all about it coming up next on Live Now.
You guys hear the video or no? Yeah, guys, technical difficulties everywhere. I don't know what happened. I had it on and everything was there. I don't know. But apparently Trump did not talk about Bitcoin. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. Thanks for coming back, guys. I don't know what happened, man. I have no idea. They started talking about soccer. I guess he felt like he needed to do that. I mean, I guess that's kind of smart because it was a lot of people were waiting. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Let's look on Twitter, guys. Let's see what they're talking about. See Bitcoin news. Let's see some other people going live. Let's see. Crypto Summit. Live. I think this is fake. Yeah, that's fake. Definitely not going to MSD and C. We already did that. Nothing there. I don't know what Trump is doing. I mean, what these boys are doing, man. See what these boys are doing.
See, Vivek Ramaswamy and other key players will be taking place. So the next 1 to 2 weeks is super important for cryptocurrency in terms of legislation, in terms of political influence, and even Senator Cynthia Lummis posted that next week is going to be massive. Now, I mean, she's baited us before live on.
Yeah, I just think. Is this it?
Kept raising it. Very difficult to deal with. The Canadian representatives, 250% for dairy products tariff. So where do you hear that? You don't.
I heard that earlier. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Have you guys heard anything? Hit that like button, guys, please, and share the video. World Cup in LA, I guess. I guess so, Letha. Thanks for coming back, Letha. I appreciate you. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Bitcoin, yep. See if I can update this stuff. Don't leave, guys. I think we're gonna be. Let me go to this. Keep it on here because they're on a commercial break, but they're gonna be coming back. It's this one in Fox. No idea what's going on, guys. Jor for the score. I just tried to call you, brother, on Signal because I couldn't get my I couldn't get my audio to work for my video for the video. Check out NBC News. Okay, let's check it out. Is it CNBC? NBC. First live, Jor. Oh, you're on the road. Okay. GR, check out NBC News. Is that the right one? This one here, NBC News? So I don't see anything. Unless this is a commercial. Where you headed, Jor? GR, you said check out NBC News. I was also just watching RSBN and they were talking about the border. Yeah. The pizza man is on live. He's here, huh? This is my number one troll, guys, into the city to pick up some KNG. So nice. I like to get a hold of some of that stuff too, man. I don't know if you got the right size to fit me. Let the True 683 tell it. I'm too big. I don't block anyone. Free speech for everybody, guys. Free speech for everybody. Let's see.
This stunning image was captured by the famed Hubble Space Telescope. Scientists are
Nothing
going.
there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. I know this though. I know the Bitcoin price is under 90,000. That's what I do know. He's a dedicated troll for sure. Absolutely, Zach. Absolutely. And I love him. He helps my channel. If you're going to come here and call me fat and I'm a pizza man and all this stuff, hey, I love you, man. No problem. Got no problems with you. Let's take a look at, let's see. What do you guys think? What do you guys think yesterday when we're at what almost 91,000 almost? And then we got the news and we dumped down to just under 85,000. Why do you guys think we dumped down like that? What do you guys think? Still helps the algo, absolutely. That's my burner account. That's right, Jor. Now my super chats are not enabled. That's not working. I don't know why, because maybe I'm not a partner yet. I think I applied for it. So if you guys want to help out the channel, the number one thing, because we live in upside down land. Yes, exactly. Whales moving the market. Absolutely. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you can. Letha already did. So Letha, I appreciate you. You can go down there. The best way to do it is that first link for the strike link. I think it's strike Jerry N strike. You can zap some sats. Doesn't matter how many, if you like, because I am taking time off of work to do this for you guys. So volatility is vitality. Absolutely. You're the whale, pizza man. Oh man, I'm a whale, huh? Well, thank you. Whales move the market. I wish I was a whale. I don't know if I have enough Bitcoin for that. You can't hear again? Can you hear this? Jor, what's up, man? Why's my sound keep going off? It comes on, then it goes off. What I need to do, brother? You're the live king. No, I'm not using StreamYard. I'm just using YouTube Live. And it was working. The sound works, and then all of a sudden it turns off. So I don't know what's up. It won't let me. It won't let me. I try to do it on StreamYard, but it won't let me do it. The computer automatically mutes BS. Maybe it might do that. Stream another YouTube show. I put the RS link in Signal. Okay. Let's try this one. Can you guys hear this or no? I got my thing on mute. Can you hear the video? That's the most important thing. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let me put the mic to it and tell me if you hear this. You guys hear it through my computer? I don't know, man. Let me try to do it from Google Chrome, maybe. I don't know.
This is the reason why I canceled my internet service provider subscription. This brand new portable Wi-Fi router provides more features than traditional.
As you know, around the table. Yesterday, I signed an executive order officially creating our strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this will be a virtual Fort Knox for digital gold to be housed within the United States Treasury. That's a big thing, Scott. The federal government is already among the largest holders of Bitcoin, as you know. Really one of the largest holders in the world, with as many as 200,000 Bitcoin obtained via civil law and various other forms of law, and including enforcement actions. These existing holdings will form the foundation of the new reserve. Unfortunately, in recent years, the U.S. government has foolishly sold tens of thousands of additional Bitcoin that were worth billions and billions of dollars had they not sold them, but they did sell them, mostly during the Biden administration. And not a good thing to have done. From this day on, America will follow the rule that every Bitcoin knows very well: never sell your Bitcoin. That's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not. Who the hell knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? But so far, it's been right. And well, let's keep it that way. The Treasury and Commerce departments will also explore new pathways to accumulate additional Bitcoin holdings for the reserve, provided it's done at no cost to the taxpayers. We don't want any cost to the taxpayers. In addition, my order directs federal agencies to conduct an inventory of all crypto assets currently held by the U.S. government and determine how they can be transferred easily to the Treasury. Non-Bitcoin digital assets will be held in a new U.S. digital asset stockpile where they will be managed properly. My administration also is working to end the federal bureaucracy's war on crypto, which was really going on pretty wildly to Biden until the election came about. About 5 months before the election, he became a big fan because he heard how many people were in favor of it and how many people love it and respect it. But I guess it didn't work out too well for him. People understood what was going on and paved the way for groundbreaking innovations in institutional finance. Under the Bitcoin administration, strong-arm banks, I mean, they really did. They strong-arm banks into closing the accounts of crypto businesses and entrepreneurs, effectively blocking some money transfers to and from exchanges, and they weaponized government against the entire industry. But I know that feeling also. Maybe better. All of that will soon be over, and we are ending Operation Choke Point 2.0. Now, some people really suffered. It's ridiculous what they were doing, but in the end, they came around, but they came around for the wrong reasons. They came around only because they wanted votes, and they saw that tens of millions of people were against them because of what they were doing. I also want to express my strong support for the efforts of lawmakers in Congress as they work on bills to provide regulatory certainty for dollar-backed stablecoins and the digital assets market. They're working very hard on that. This is a tremendous opportunity for economic growth and innovation in our financial sector, and will going to be a tremendous. We feel like pioneers in a way of tremendous method of growth, and things are very much tied, and we want to keep it that way. The U.S. dollar, long into the future, we're going to keep it that way. I hope lawmakers will send that legislation to my desk before August recess if they can, and they're very much working. A lot of them were committed right from the very beginning. So I just want to congratulate you all for being at the White House today, and a man who knows more about Bitcoin and AI and just about everything else than anybody, David Saxon. I'd like to have you say a few words, David.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're all here today because of your leadership, your vision, and your generosity. I really want to thank you for that. We're also here because of your desire to make America great and to introduce a golden age in America, including for digital assets. And we're here because of your love of innovators or as you might say, high IQ people.
Yeah,
We know you love high IQ people, and we have about 30 of them here in the room today. These are the top people in the digital asset industry. And one other thing that I think that you love is legal fairness. This is an industry that was subjected to prosecution and persecution for the last 4 years, horrible lawfare, and nobody knows what that feels like better than you do. So we really appreciate the fact that you understand legal fairness and that you're always willing to fight for the right thing, for legal fairness. You never back down. You stand defiant, even in the face of an assassin's bullet. It's an inspiration to everyone in this room, I think. So it's an honor.
Thank you.
So I just want to say it's an honor to work for you. It's an honor to work for a president who works every day to get so much done on behalf of the American people. Your administration is moving at tech speed. It's really amazing. It's actually faster than any startup that I've been part of. Is that your administration moves even faster. So I just want to say thank you for having me be a part of it. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I love working for you. And thank you again for this opportunity.
Thank you, David, very much. Appreciate it.
And now I just want to pass the ball to Secretary Besson.
Scott?
Party.
David, so today, when President Trump has signed the executive order to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve and stockpile, we're going to position the United States as a leader among nations in the digital asset strategy. It's important for the United States to recognize this fact and get ahead of the other nations in the digital age. We applaud the president's direction to use the digital assets already in possession of the nation, and we are going to establish this Bitcoin reserve. We will use this authority to augment the assets side of the United States balance sheet. As I've said many times, President Trump is creating assets for the American people while most presidents have created debt. And a large part of this asset program can be in digital assets. We are going to end the regulatory weaponization against digital assets. The Biden administration's actions did nothing other than punish innovators. And that all of you have made it here today is really a testament to your fortitude. Treasury's responsibility in this order relates to the tax code and determinations around risk weightings. And I'm here to assure you that we are going to work with the controller of the currency, the IRS, and we're going to rescind and all applicable previous guidance. And we are going to put a lot of thought into the stablecoin regime. And as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stablecoins to do that. Thank you.
Technology is the foundation of the Trump presidency. He understands technology, he embraces technology, and he's going to use technology to drive America forward. The blockchain and Bitcoin technology are a key part of that thinking, and embracing that and here today shows how much a leader the Trump administration and our president is. He understands it. He embraces it. As you said, you're a pioneer in this place. And this is where we're going. We're using the blockchain. We're using Bitcoin. We're going to use digital assets to pound forward. And Donald Trump is leading the way. Can't be more proud of you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Howard. Kelly, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is truly a historic day. And as a crypto founder, I couldn't be more proud to be part of your administration. You're moving at the speed of tech for sure. And I will just say it's a great day to have the war on not just crypto, but the war on innovation done. And under your administration, we are truly going to enter into the golden age. And I'll just say, as the administrator of the SBA, small business is a tremendous network that crypto can be deployed against. And so the SBA is open to crypto. So I look forward to working with all of the leaders in this room to advance your efforts here. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you very much. Tom, please.
Well, Mr. President, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the amazing team that you put together. I want to thank you for David. I mean, this kind of a meeting, no one in this room could have envisioned this just a couple of years ago. You are the one that has the vision. You're the one that said, we are going to do 21st century finance right here in the United States of America. I've been doing this for 9 years. It is amazing how far we've come, and that's a credit to you, Mr. President, and your leadership. And God bless you for doing this, because it's going to make a huge difference with everything else you're doing. And by the way, Americans love it. They're going crazy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Go ahead, please.
Does anyone want to say a
Michael
couple of
Saylor.
words? Cameron or Tyler, do you want to?
You're very shy in front of the
Actually,
camera.
Cameron, I think you said something earlier that I thought was really profound. You said that a year ago, you thought it would be more likely that you'd end up in jail than at the White House. Do you, not to put you on the spot, because you didn't do anything wrong, but that was the environment a year ago. But do you guys want to say something, either one of you?
Come on, Mr. Saylor.
Sure, that was actually Tyler who said that. but
Sorry, I still get mixed up.
But yeah, we never thought that we'd get attacked the way we did in our backyard after trying to do the right thing for so many years and always trying to raise the bar with respect to regulations. So it's truly wonderful to see how things have changed and how the pendulum has swung back in the way that it has. And we've always felt that the U.S. should Bitcoin and crypto, and it's ours to sort of lead and win. And it's just wonderful what President Trump has been doing with this, and we look forward to working together. And thanks for inviting us, David, and setting this up.
Thank you. Thank you both. Please.
I was just going to say, thank you, Mr. President. Cameron takes credit for a lot of my things I say, so it's not the first time. But the U.S. won the internet, and the U.S. should win crypto. So thank you for your leadership on this.
Thank you both very
Bitcoin,
much.
Bitcoin.
High IQ individuals around this table. That's what I always say. We need high IQ. So thank you very much. Would anybody like to say anything? Please.
Come on, Michael Saylor.
I just want to express my deep gratitude for the seriousness with which you're approaching our industry and how you're actually helping guide it in the right direction. I've worked with many central banks in other countries, and when I was working there, I was wondering why I, as an American citizen, can't help the United States financial system reach this higher level that the world is on course towards generally. And so I'm very grateful that finally there's been a new level of kind of common sense and adoption of these ideas. Me and the other people in this room do believe that the crypto, blockchain, Web3 infrastructure is the next iteration of the financial system. And I think that the U.S. should have its leadership position continue in that new financial system. And I'm very, very happy to see people like David Sachs, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick taking this very seriously with their time, and very grateful to them too. So I'm just overjoyed to see this. And I think it is a big part of how the U.S. can continue its role in the global financial system. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I thought it was very important that we stay in the front of this one. This is a big one. And as you know, China is pushing forward and very strongly as usual, but we're way in the lead as we are in AI and other things, and we want to stay there. So I thought this was very important, and we have some brilliant people sitting around this table, and it's an honor to have you involved, but we want to stay at the forefront of everything. And this is a very important day in your lives. I know you worked, some of you, very long before people really understood what was happening. And so I congratulate you, but this is a big day. Being in the White House is a big deal, and you have great support. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much.
Paul just sent me another 100,000 sats.
Thank you
Goodness
very much.
gracious.
Thank you,
Paul.
media. Thank you. Please.
Well, that was quite the roller coaster ride at the end there, but we do know, of course, that was quite awesome to hear from each of the department heads, including the SBA, Kelly Loeffler, saying that she and the SBA, small businesses across the country, open to cryptocurrency. So that words from the SBA leader there. And of course, Scott Bessent was there, Mr. Sachs as well. So President Trump meeting with a lot of people. I'm sure that meeting will continue on there. We want to thank you guys so much for streaming in all week. This has been quite the week of live coverage each day, day in, day out.
Well, there you have it, guys. I guess they're going to do the rest of the business indoors, I guess. But I'm looking at the price, and the price went down, which is great. Paul, thank you, man. Paul sent another 100,000 sats in on layer 1, so it's coming in now. Every time it comes in like that, I know it's Paul and that number. Thank you so much, Paul. My goodness, 100,000 Satoshis, 300,000. That's crazy. 3 of my biggest ones come from you, and thank you so much, Letha, and thank you guys for coming in and watching. If you guys want to send anything on Lightning, you guys can go down in the description box. You can send some sets using Lightning. But what did you guys think about that? I mean, it wasn't much said. It would sound like a bunch of guys just thanking Trump and kissing the ring. Paul's the man. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. And guys, real quick, Got Sats is in the chat. Make sure to go to his channel and subscribe to him and donate to him. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up his channel one more time. He buys Bitcoin every single day, $1 a day, every day. And I want you to go to his channel because this guy's an absolute legend. So go to his channel, Got Sats. He's an up and comer. He started stacking January 1st, and he's just a savage, man. Savage. And I love his channel, man. I absolutely love what you're doing, man. Seriously. I really do, man. Keep it up. But yeah, guys. So what'd you guys think? Why aren't we ripping? Who wants to rip? Let's just keep buying the sats, man. Wish Michael Saylor talked, but would turn into 3 hours exactly. I think they're going to get down to business now. They're really going to get down to business, and then maybe they might have a press conference and sum it up. They're going to sum it up on X and Twitter, and they're going to break it down. But I think they're going to be in there for a couple hours, hopefully. So yeah, there you have it. Is it a nothing burger? No, but at least it's something. Oh, and by the way, Gotsat's name is Corey, which is cool. No problem, Corey. You deserve it, brother. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Letha. Any more sats coming in? So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, there we have it, man. There we have it. We got the big troll in here, the True 683. Paul forgot to add pizza in front of man. Okay, I'm just glad to see the prices and ripping. Me too. I'm happy. It's dumping right now. 86,000. That's more sats for us, guys. If you guys understand where we're at on this timeline, this reminds me of the Bitcoin ETF. Remember when the ETF came out and we're like at 47,000 or whatever, then it dropped to like 43, 44,000. Again, we're doing this in phases, guys, right? The first thing we have to do is stop the bleeding. And that's what they did yesterday with the executive order. And what do I mean by stop the bleeding? I mean, we have to stop selling, period, end of story. And Samson Mao came out on Twitter, on X, and said that we really only have about 100 and I know you are, Corey. He said we really only have about 112,000 Bitcoin because we had to give 95,000 back to that one company. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me know in the comments. But again, the number one thing is we have to do it in phases, right? We have to stop the bleeding and stop the selling, and then slowly but surely figure out a way to not only keep the Bitcoin. I've got an order at 82. Good. To keep the Bitcoin, but to get more. And again, we've been talking about this for a while, trading in the gold and stuff like that. Are they doing it on purpose? Is it happening at the same time where we're, quote unquote, auditing the Fort Knox, and because Cynthia Lummis basically said a couple of months ago, she said that we need to you bleed pork bone broth. Okay. uh we couldn't be in a better place. Exactly, Jor. Exactly. Um Cynthia Lummis came out and said that we need to trade in the gold certificates for it. And then obviously Michael Saylor said we need to just trade in the gold period and get 5 million Bitcoin. I stack every Thursday on payday. Yeah. I stack every hour on the hour, guys. It ain't much, but I do what I got to do. I've actually got a job doing DoorDash, Uber Eats now, any kind of driving gig just to dedicate it for Bitcoin. All my profits go to Satoshis. So we're in a great place, guys. Again, this is phase one. Did you notice what Trump said? He says, "Never sell your Bitcoin." I think that's right. I don't know if that's right. Is he playing possum here, guys? What do you think? Do you think he really means that? Is he playing possum or what? You know what I mean? I don't know. Is he playing like he's dumb? Because again, the signal is showing that they're going to, like David Sachs says, and the other guy said that we're going to be the leader and surpass China. And according to Samson Mao, we have less than China. And again, Trump has a lot of things to do in his 4 years. He's doing more in 46, 47 days, whatever it is, than anybody does in 4 to 8 years. So I don't know. Hard to tell with Trump sometimes. LOL. Exactly. Trump knows what he's doing. Yes, sharper than sword. Absolutely. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I mean, it's I thought it was going to be a little better than that. Let me see if they got something else on here. Yeah, we're going on to other stuff. So yeah, a little bit not disappointing, but the main thing happened yesterday on March 6th, 25. March 6th, 100% biggest possum on the planet. Absolutely. You know what else he's good at, Jor? He's actually good at when he knows something. He says, I don't know. I never heard anything about that. Like the Derek Chauvin thing, the guy that quote unquote killed who in 2020 with his knee on his neck. They asked him about that because Ben Shapiro came out and said something. He asked him about that. He says, I don't know. I never heard anything about that. Don't know. So he's good at playing stuff off, and I think he is trying to play possum. And I'm loving this timeline we're on. Again, March 6th, 2025, I think is going to be the equivalent of August 15th, 1971. I really do, except the opposite way, the better way. You know what I mean? And we already know Bitcoin is the best way to save and the only way to save. We know that. GD, what else you want them to do? A concert for Bitcoin? Be happy with this, pizza man. Shout out to the truth, guys. Give him some love, man. Give him some love. But yeah, it's incredible what's going on, man. I'm just I'm in awe right now. I'm like, I had a hard time sleeping last night. I was, you know, I love a Bitcoin concert. Me too. It's just I don't know, man. It's like, man, and the best part about it again, the price is down, guys. I if I were you, I'm not telling anybody what to do. Um, Not financial advice, but I definitely would try to be a smash buy right now. Big hug for the truth. Yeah, he needs one, I think. He needs one. So all right, so that's it. There's nothing really else to talk about. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna try my best to get better at these. We are right about Bitcoin. Absolutely, Jor. We are 100% right. 100% right. 100% right. Man, this is crazy. You know what? Let's look at Twitter real quick and Noster. Let's look at Twitter, see what Twitter's got going on real quick. Let's look at Bitcoin news. See what these boys are talking about. Same thing. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. We are going to keep the dollar the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? I'm not a real stable coin type of guy, to be honest. Um, you know, but you got a S coin, right? See what the latest is on Bitcoin. Donald Trump and Christmas. Weekly Bitcoin mining stop crap. Thank God now that the USG is out of the way, Bitcoin can just do its thing and grow in conjunction with global liquidity. Yeah. And President Trump declares two money supply is about to go up. And you know what happens with that. You had a hard time sleeping because Fridays has half off buffets in Vegas. Sharper and Sore, we are winning. Trump said we'll get tired of winning. Yes, Fred Krueger must be crying. He was so happy when Trump's tweet first didn't mention Bitcoin, but the other S coins. What do you guys think about Fred Krueger? He's starting to he's I haven't watched him in a few months. He started off good, but there was something about him that wasn't authentic. He's got a lot of Bitcoin too. He's got a lot of money. I don't know. I don't trust him personally. I heard a lot. I don't get into personalities, but what if the money supply goes down? If the money supply goes down, um, then there'll be less money chasing after Bitcoin, you know. And as much as I love Trump and I know he wants to end the Fed, I stopped following him when he started Bitcoin. Oh, wow. I didn't know he did that. Again, we have to in order to slow down inflation, the only one way to do that, and that's to short term now, is we have to raise interest rates at least up to the level of what the real inflation is. Okay, not the lies they tell us on the CP lie situation. We got to do the real inflation and the real thing. My comment didn't show up. I wonder what you said. You must have something about the truth. I'm guessing. I see you guys battling down there, Jor. Besides the other coins, Pig coin is stupid coin, smart guy, but he's a grifter. Yeah, I think he is. I think he is. But yeah. So the money, the printer is going to go burr. Absolutely. Trump's going to get the blame for it, of course. Fred K is a Freddy Krueger is a dip. You know what, man? Let me tell you something. If I'm in a bad mood and you want to make me laugh, just put Jor on and have him say dipshit. I don't know what it is about him when he says that. It makes me fucking laugh. Yeah. So there we have it. We got the strategic Bitcoin reserve. Is it official? In my eyes, yes. And the reason I say that is because I believe, and I'm not trying to get all political here. That's what YouTube didn't let me say. Yeah, yeah, I figured that, Jor. Um, I think it's official because is it in Congress, passed through Congress? No. Um, but no, dipshit of the day. You got to keep doing that, Jor. But the reason I'm saying it's gonna be yeah, me too, man. It's only the beginning, absolutely. I'm not good at this live stuff. I keep reading comments. Let me finish my thought. I think it's official because I don't think the Democrats are going to be in office anytime soon. I think what they did at the State of the Union or State of Congress or whatever address to Congress, what they did, not cheering for the 13-year-old boy and all this other stuff, and not standing up and getting kicked out. Um, the Democrats lost the midterms. You know, they just did. And Gavin, the American Psycho Newsom, he was with Charlie Kirk, and he admitted that boys being in men's sports are not fair, and the progressive left just absolutely killed him for it. So again, they need a moderate to win the party, but they can't have a moderate because they're so far left. The left lunatics won't let a moderate in, so they can't win. I think JD Vance will be president in 2028 to 2020. Uh, what's 8 years? 2036. And we'll see what happens after that. But we're going to win the House, the Senate. And I'm not a Republican. I'm MAGA, and our party right now, MAGA party, is taking over the Republican Party, probably 75% of it. So I think this is going to be official. I think it'll go through, no problem. I think we're going to expand our lead in the House and the Senate come September, November 2026, and that's what I'm really going to. That's when Trump's real report card comes out, and we'll see how much Bitcoin we have by then too during the midterm, because that's when his report card comes out. Because again, everybody's going to blame him for inflation, and you notice that inflation's important now. All of a sudden, nobody cared about inflation until Trump came in office. They ignored it until Trump came in office. Let me know what you guys think, man. This is crazy. Any questions? I'll stay on for a little bit. Anything you want me to look at, watch, anything? some breakfast because I haven't eaten yet. I might go to Chipotle. Who knows? China has more Bitcoin. Trump would want to be first. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's take a look at that. I know this is not official, but let's take a look at that. What is it? Oh, how about that tab? Exit out of it. Almost all there it is. See, again, this is not official, but looks pretty good. Countries are about to start announcing their Bitcoin holds to prevent their dollar from dropping. Huh. Barron will be a future, if not already, Bitcoin maximum. Absolutely, Sharper. Yeah, Jor. I don't know about that, Jor. Countries are about to start announcing their Bitcoin holdings to prevent their dollar from dropping. When do you think? This year, Jor? I don't know about that, man. Because they've been keeping it close to the chest. Currency backed by Bitcoin, currency backed by nothing. Yeah, I agree with that. But I think people are, I don't know. These countries don't want to tell anybody what they got. 'Cause I don't think we're at that stage yet, Jor. I don't know. You tell me. You know more about Bitcoin than I do. Do you think the U.S. government lost the Bitcoin BTC coin they claim to have? Do you think the U.S. government lost the Bitcoin, the BTC coin they claim to have? No, I don't think so, Paul. I think what's happening is they have to sell it. Here, let me show you Samson's tweet real quick. If you know what I'm talking about. He tweeted this today. I'm gonna read it to you guys, just in case you're driving or something. Okay, see if this is showing up. Okay, you guys see this good? This is Samson Mao. Some Bitcoiners are saying the strategic Bitcoin reserve doesn't do anything because it just sees assets and there's no buying. Well, there will be buying. There are a number of quote unquote budget neutral ways to acquire Bitcoin, such as issuing Bitcoin bonds or selling gold. Exactly. Give it some time. Yep. Again, we're in phase one right now. Howard Lutnick, including David Sachs as well, will get it done. Next, the significance of the SPR creation is immense. Make sure you guys can see this. Is immense. The ETF legitimized Bitcoin as an asset class and opened the door for institutional investments. Today, with the stroke of a pen, this is yesterday, President Trump has equivocated Bitcoin with gold. The SBR, I don't think Trump actually did that. I don't think he equivocated with gold. David Sachs said that, but he may think of it that way. I don't know. Because Trump loves gold. SBR is a digital Fort Knox. Again, words from David Sachs, not Trump. Let that sink in. The real race for nation state Bitcoin adoption really begins. Means we will finally get an official audit for how much Bitcoin the US actually has. Yes. Yes. Every figure we have now is simply an estimate. And we know the US Marshals have been selling off BTC for the last few years. Now, here's the question. Here's the answer to your question, Paul, according to Samson Mao. Well, listen here. It's likely the US has 112K Bitcoin or less because 95K belongs to Bitfinex and will be returned. It does not have the 207 or the 220 Bitcoin number, 1,000, 220, 207,000 number that many news sites usually go with. This would put China in the pole position with 194K Bitcoin. That's a different number than the other website. It says 190. Now, you can imagine why that won't be acceptable. With Bitcoin being deemed as strategic, the US will want to have the most. There will definitely be an audit of supply and then adding to it. Competition is good for Bitcoin. Plan accordingly. Okay. Currency, you're right. It won't happen soon, but it will happen now eventually as it plays out. Yes. Sharpen the sword. Jerry, what's your thoughts on El Salvador and IMF? Okay. Lowry also said they're using part of defense budget to buy Bitcoin. Budget neutral. Yes, exactly. Even fair. Because again, Bitcoin is, what fair they say. What are my thoughts on that sharpen the sword? I think I would akin Bukele to our modern day, this man right here, George Washington. I look at the IMF, which is the United States, by the way. I look at the IMF as Great Britain back in the 1700s trying to tell him what to do, giving him money, right? Lending the money and saying, "Okay, well, I'll give you this money, but you can't do anything with it. You can't buy any more Bitcoin." And what again? Actions speak louder than words. And what did Bukele do as soon as he got the money? Because everybody was bitching about it. I said, "Give him some time, man. This is Bukele now." He bought Bitcoin. So what do I think about it? I think the IMF can't do shit now because Bitcoin is a strategic reserve of America. So what are you going to say now, IMF? Right? You can't say anything because the IMF is the United States. So my thoughts are Bukele's an absolute hero and a savage, and he's the closest thing we got to a founding father in America. He is the best leader in the world, and I'm saying that as a Trump fan. I love me some Trump, but I like Bukele a little bit better, to be completely honest with you. So, because again, he put in the work. You know what I mean? Look what he's doing with crime. I love Trump. Don't get me wrong, and he's tough on crime, but he's nowhere near like Bukele. I think we need law and order in this country, right? I would be, man. Let me be king for the day. Okay, there would not be no crime in my country. I'll tell you that right now. I love handling extreme people with extreme measures. You have to. You know what I mean? And I'm loving Bukele. So that's my thoughts on that. Any other questions, guys? Not like I'm a guru or anything. How many people we got on here? It says 15, but I don't know if that's right or not. Anything you want me to pull up or anything like that? Eye for an eye, absolutely, George. You have to. Listen, in order to stop a criminal, because I like what Trump did. He says if you kill a cop, he's going to try to put an automatic death penalty. Absolutely, you got to send a message to these people, man. Never let Jerry be king for a day. Noted. Yeah, if you're a criminal, you don't want to live in my America. That's for sure. Yeah, for those of you that missed my little spiel in the beginning, I feel very vindicated today, just like most of you guys do, because you see my hat. I got the Trump hat on. I got the Trump wristband and my Bitcoin wristband, and I also have the evolution of money. We're at step one of it, guys. We're on phase one. But for me to have started off with precious metals, people thought I was crazy for selling off uh, my other portfolio. And then once I got into Bitcoin, the precious metals stackers got mad at me. Then when I sold all my precious metals for Bitcoin, they got mad at me about that. I was right about that. I was right about gold. I was right about that. And I was also right. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I've been talking about politics ever since I started this channel. And I had so many Bitcoiners, so many gold stackers telling me, "Why are you talking about politics? It doesn't matter. Trump's just like everybody else. Why do you like Trump so much?" Trump is the reason we're here today. If Trump wasn't in office right now, right? Again, if we had Kamala Harris in office, what would be happening right now? They probably sell all the Bitcoin and probably arrest you for keeping it, buying it on the exchange. And if you kept it on the exchange, they might take it off the exchange. So again, Trump to me equals freedom. Is he perfect? No, he's not. But he's the best we got right now. So study politics, know who rules the laws, who writes the laws we live under. On your local, state, and federal level. You got to know who's in charge. So you can make sure these guys get out of here and vote and get them out, not vote for them. Any other questions, guys? Crazy day today, man. Crazy. If Kamala was president, wrecked. Absolutely. When you talk about dodging a bullet, we dodged a nuclear missile with Kamala Harris. Or think like a buyer, not a seller. Absolutely. Part of living in the future. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys want to join my group, Bitcoiners for Freedom, right here. It's on Signal. It's $1 a month, and it's kind of like an orange pill app, kind of. And we get together and we trade, and also like George's thing. George is living in the future group. I love that. He's got a group. Where's my that you can go on there and a bunch of Bitcoiners on there. You don't have to be a Bitcoiner to join, but again, we need to have a bunch of freedom fighters and Bitcoiners together. And people love their country and people love their sovereignty and freedom and you know their right to bear arms and everything else on the same page. How do you join? You're a funny guy. I'll send you the link, Jor. It's boom, payment received. Wow. Hold on one second, Jor. Payment received, guys. Went through. Paul, you're an absolute legend. Thank you. You just solidified my family's future. Thank you. You join by going on Signal, download the Signal, contact me with my email, or leave me a comment or whatever, and then we'll get together. Just $1 a month paid on the first of the month. So let me know if you guys want to join that and do a little Discord. That way you can get the chance to talk to me. I don't know if that's a big deal. I'll give you some special, treat behind the scene treats and stuff, and we'll all get together and join up on that. This right here, guys, is the future of money. Right here, this base layer. Oh, Paul, you don't have to pay nothing. You getting in. Download the Signal app, Paul, if you don't have it already. Download. Everybody download the Signal app. Lisa, you do too. You do it too. You can get in. I can talk to you guys every day, and we can get together and talk. But this is it, guys. This is it. This right here, this incredible system, the mempool, 886,772 blocks. That's why I always talk about it, because it's going to be the way we keep track of time in the future. I really believe that. I think it'll be almost or more important than the day, the date, the month, or whatever. All right, guys, I'm pretty getting running out of things to talk about here. Anything you want me to look at? Any questions or anything? Getting hungry. I'm gonna go to Chipotle. I bought a gift card off my Fold app. Oh, speaking of that, go down in the comment section. I got some free links for free sats. If you sign up with those, you'll get free sats. And let me see if I can pull it up. Actually, go down in the comment section, and you have a pinned comment right here. So go right here in the comment section, and if you want to donate, you can donate right here in that first one. Onchain, don't do it like that. Dirty Fiat if you want to do it this way. But if you want to buy every hour on the hour, you can use the strike link right here. Swan will give you $10 of free Bitcoin with 10,000 of your purchases for free. Bitcoin Well is great. You can use that one too. I have all three of those links. But here are the free Satoshis you can get. Sign up with the Fold Card app, buy stuff, get some sats. Ember, do the what are they? Surveys on there, get them free. ZBD's great. More surveys. No, ZBD's the surveys. Ember is just you gamble on that one. Lolly, you can look that up. S Miles, you can just walk, get sats. So go ahead and sign up for those links for some free sats, guys. Can't turn those down. Thank you, Jor. Oh, you asked a question? Hold on. Sorry. 1996. I am so sorry. I missed it. It didn't. They might have erased it. I don't know. Can you copy and paste it and send that question again? Kianong 1996? I don't see it on here. What do you guys think about me and Jor doing a show together? What do you guys think about that? Like Tom and Jerry, Ben and Jerry's, Jor and Jerry? What do you guys think about that? Try to find that question, Keon. I'm saying it right. Do it? Okay. I'd watch, yeah. Let's see. See if Chris get his scheduling right. Maybe we can do the Bitcoin Amigos again. I'd watch that. You know I'll watch. Yes. Thanks, Letha. Jor and Jerry, a fun time. Yeah, absolutely. Jor is a philosopher, man. Jerry loves. Thank you, man. Paul, you are a legend, man. Yeah, Jor's a philosopher. He's the Bitcoin philosopher, I call him. You know, that guy's he's going to be something. He's an absolute star in the Bitcoin. He really is. Jor really is. I very much enjoy listening to him talk. He's ahead of the curve, and the best part about him is he's a really really nice guy, and he's so humble, man. Jor's so humble. Jerry, how did you and Jor meet? We met online. We used to do a show called the Bitcoin Amigos. We may bring that back. I got to talk to Chris about that. We had some scheduling conflicts. So, yeah, we met online, Corey, and he watches my videos. I watch his videos. I think it got deleted. It was about if a 51% can be realistic to damage the U.S. if they are the only one with a huge reserve. I think it got okay. It was about if a 51% attack, I'm guessing, can be realistic to damage the U.S. if they are the only one with a huge reserve. No, no, that's not possible. Thanks, Paul. No, that's not possible. Watch Bitcoin University's channel, and he'll teach you about the 51% attack. We're way past that. Um, even if they did had let's just say, because what a 51% attack means is there's more miners, there's 51% more miners than there are, uh, you know, the other side of the miners and node runners as well. And it's just not going to happen because if it did, and they started a whole new chain, then the original Bitcoiners like us, we wouldn't even mess with it. So no, there's not going to be a 51% attack. I think this actually solidifies the fact that it won't be a 50% because we're the largest economy in the world. But that's a great question. Anything else? See what fear and greed. You know, it's one of my favorite website guys. This one right here, the Bitcoin population. Right? How many satoshis people can actually get? According to this, it says 244,000 satoshis, almost 245,000. Shows how many bitcoins have been mined, 19.8, versus how many people on the planet, 8.1 billion. According to this, it's called bitcoinsperperson.com. Given that a bitcoin currently costs 104,000, there. Oh wait, that's an old. I gotta update that. Costs 86,000. There are only enough bitcoins for every person to have 211 dollars worth of Bitcoin. If Bitcoins were distributed using the current global distribution of wealth, 99.9% of people would have $40.24 worth of Bitcoin. The people at the top 0.001% would have 0.73 Bitcoin. So if you got 3/4 of a Bitcoin, you're at the top. Oh, the website is called sorry, Corey. It's called bitcoinsperperson.com. Bitcoins here per person. Let me put it in the chat. Here you go, Corey. Bitcoinsperperson.com. And that shows how many satoshis you can get. Now, this is not realistic, right? You can get no problem, bro. You can get if you have 244,000 satoshis, you're way ahead of the game, way ahead of the because here's why. Number one, that 19.8 million Bitcoin that have been mined, that number's wrong. It has been mined that many Bitcoin, but a lot of those are lost. They'll never be in the market. Number one. Number two, there's a lot of people like us that are holding. Michael Saylor has 500,000 of them. You know, Satoshi's got 1,000,000. Here's a chart right here. Bitcoin ownership distribution. Let me put this in the chat as well. This right here shows who owns the Bitcoin, right? Now, I think this is actually underestimating something. Like, see all this stuff in the gold right here? 81, uh, 81 to 134 million individuals. We own about 14.5 million of the Bitcoin, 70%. This is why you guys need to join my Discord, because if you want to sell some Bitcoin, we can sell it and pass it to each other and not sell it to these boys, to the ETFs and the government. We can sell it, we can keep it within here because again, the only way they're going to get more is they're going to get it from us. We can't let that happen. So, but anyways, we this number right here, let me go back to it again, is wrong because again, uh, there's not that many Bitcoin available, right? There's only probably a couple of million available, to be completely honest with you. See if I can find that chart. So yeah. So here's my plan, guys. Let me show you my plan real quick. Okay, I'm gonna break this down for you guys. My plan is simple. I am stacking until the year 2035. Okay? Where is that? Okay. You see where it says future supply right there? Okay. Right here, January 13th, 2035, just like the gold rush, and I'm gonna pull that up too. Michael Saylor talks about the gold rush, the Bitcoin gold rush. And the real gold rush of the 1800s lasted for about 7 years, 7, 8 years. And what is the gold rush? The gold rush is when people came in and swooped down from all over the planet to buy a finite piece of gold, and once it was done, and there was no more. This is the Bitcoin gold rush. So from today until stop in the store, did you hear Safety and Moose don't leave more than 2 digits in his bank account? He can't sleep at night otherwise. Smart. Yeah, absolutely. I don't keep hardly anything in my bank. He's a smart man. On January 13th, 2035, 99% of the supply is going to be mined. Okay. Out of the 21 million Bitcoin to the year 2140, we have another 103 years, 2138, it says here, about roughly 2138 to 2140. For the next 103 to 5 years, we're going to be mining the last 1% of Bitcoin. And I'm going to illustrate you with this wonderful chart right here. I love this. These are the epochs, and this is how it works.
But that's going to be the next thing
Oh,
you'll
hold
be
on.
talking about is a rent.
You don't need the sound. Let's go back to this. The gray area represents the initial amount of unmined Bitcoins. If you guys never watched this chart, now look at this. This is the Bitcoin issuance. These are all the epochs. There's 33 epochs, right? Any other questions? Bitcoin is incredible. Absolutely, Rick. This is the Bitcoin issuance chart. From epoch number 1, which started January 3rd, 2009, there were 50 Bitcoin coming out every 10 minutes. And each epoch, as you guys know, we have the halving, right? We're in epoch number 5. We're at 3.125 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. But here we were 50, 25, 12 and a half, 6.25, and now we're at 3.125. But it's going to keep halving in each epoch. Again, there's 33 epochs all the way to the year 2140. We have a total amount of this amount, 2.1, just under 2.1 quadrillion Satoshis. That is it. And again, not including the ones we're holding, not including when there's a loss, not including Satoshi's million that are probably never going to move, ETFs, countries, and stuff like that. So let's take a look at this chart. I mean, this Bitcoin issuance graph. Check it out. You know what? I want to put the sound on this one. Oh, I'm not mining right now. So we're close to right about there. Let me slow it down. Where are we at? 886,000, right? Okay, so right here now on the timeline. We're just in the beginning of Epoch 5, about 25% in, right? That's where we're at. And that's how many Bitcoin's been mined. 1.9 or 19.8 million or 1.9 quadrillion in only the first 5 epochs, guys. Okay? Now look at this. Percent mined is like 90 something percent right now, right? Like 93.5% or something like that. So let's stop it at 2035. This chart is probably my favorite, this little illustration. Okay, right about there, we're going to be at almost 1 quadrillion, almost 21 million, 3/4 away up through Epoch 7. 1.4 million block height in about 9 years, 10 and a half months, something like that. 99% of the Bitcoin will be mined. Now, with that being said, we have 33 minus 8 is what? 25. So we got 25.25 epochs left to mine the last. Think about that. How valuable those sats going to be? That is crazy. You see the block subsidy? 1 sat every 10 minutes for the last epoch, 33 in the year 2140. Look at that. Let's look at the other block subsidies. 4 sats, 18 sats every 10 minutes. Let's look at Epoch. These are sats. These are not Bitcoin. These are sats. So remember, it's 100,000, 100 million Satoshis for every Bitcoin, right? So Epoch 6 is 1.56 Bitcoin per 10 minutes, right? That is the last one. This next epoch that starts in 2028, excuse me, ends in 2032. That is the last epoch, guys, that'll do more than one Bitcoin per epoch. Epoch 7 is a little bit over 3/4 of a Bitcoin in Epoch 7. Okay, 78 million sats. But when you get to Epoch 10, it's only 9.7 billion, a million. And then Epoch 14 is only 610,000 sats per 10 minutes. You know, that's the year 2060. I know that seems like it's a long time away, and it is. But how many years is that? 35 years? Most of you guys will be around. 610,000 every 10 minutes. What do you think it's going to be worth then, guys? Shoot. I wasn't even talking the whole time. Jesus. I'm just talking in the Microsoft. Crazy, man. You guys tell me, man. Let me say what I was saying again, because I think I had the thing on mute. Look at the now the block subsidy is how many Satoshis you get every 10 minutes. Okay. Epoch right now, Epoch 5, we're getting 312,500,000 sats. In other words, 3.125 Bitcoin, right? Because every Bitcoin is 100 million Satoshis. Epoch 6, 156 million. That is the last epoch that will be getting one Bitcoin, at least one Bitcoin per 10 minutes. Epoch 7 is 78. Oh, you heard me. Okay. Sorry, guys. I got the other screen on and I can't see myself, but you guys get the point. It's insane. It's insane. So again, stack while you can. And Paul, like you giving me 100,000 Satoshi, that changes my whole family's life, man. I really appreciate it, man. I really do. So any questions, anything you guys want to talk about? So I'm gonna get ready to go eat lunch or breakfast. I haven't eaten today. So proud to be an American. So proud to be an American. So proud to be a Bitcoiner, man. So happy right now. So vindicated, man, today. No, I'm not mining right now. I think that's my next step. I'm gonna do sharpening sword. Not yet. But I'm out here mining every day, trying to make as much money as I can to buy Bitcoin. But no, I haven't mined yet. Are you mining? Great times ahead, Rick. Thank God Trump won. You ain't lying, Paul. Yeah, boy. Okay. You have to teach me about that, bro. Show me how to do it. When did you start buying Bitcoin? I'm waiting for my first miner to be delivered. Nice. Congratulations, man. That's a big step. $2019. Oh my God. You're a legend, dude. Paul, 2019. Oh, no wonder you can give out 100,000 sats like it ain't nothing. What was the price? Do you guys remember the price? Sharpen the sword and Paul and anybody on here that wants to tell. You don't have to if you don't want to. What was the price on your first Bitcoin buy? What was the Bitcoin price? Do you remember? Mine was 50K in February 2021. And I was studying, and I don't have as much as Paul, I'm sure. 5,000. Oh my God, Paul. Wow. 7K. Wow. You guys. Oh my God. Hey, man. I'm coming to live with you guys for sure, and working for you guys too. You boys are legends. Anything else? You want me to take a look at something? Is there anything I need to look at? No, you're not just a pleb. 350, but it got lost mostly on some online store. I used it back then. Wow. You bought at 350? How long did you buy Bitcoin in the beginning then come back in? Thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm not that good at them. Sharper and sore, but I'll try to get better, man. Cuz I tried to do it on my StreamYard, but it just wouldn't let me do it. I would love to get on here if I knew how to, if I had like somebody to help me technically, sit here and help me with my audio and stuff like that. And I can just get on here and talk. Get some videos up. It's just me. Yes, I came back in 2 years ago. Okay. Good for you. Yeah, they always say when you get in the first time, most people don't understand it. I sold twice in 2021 because I was still stacking silver, and Bitcoin's prices happened to go up and silver prices went down, and I sold a few bucks and bought some silver, and like an idiot, but I ended up selling all my silver anyways for Bitcoin, my gold and platinum too. But yeah, what else we got here, guys? Where's Bitcoin at right now? 8th place, 1.7 trillion. When do you guys think Bitcoin will surpass gold? Man, I think it's going to be sooner than we think. I tell you what, doing these live streams by myself is a little harder than when it was with the amigos. That's for sure. Because I got to do more talking and do more moving around. I think most of you guys are like driving or something or doing something else. Or maybe you're watching on TV within 10 years. Yeah. Okay. Within 2 years. Wow. Okay. It for me, 2029 will surpass gold. Okay, Paul. I think it absolutely depends on what the U.S. does. Meaning, if we buy more, it's a 3-step process. If we just keep this in the reserve and don't do anything, it's going to take a lot longer to pass gold. If we start buying Bitcoin on its own and trading different assets for it, then it'll be quicker. But to really step it up is to sell gold certificates and sell the gold in Fort Knox and other places we have around the world for Bitcoin. Because that'll do 2 things. If we sell our gold, it'll bring the price of gold down and it'll bring the Bitcoin price up, and it'll make us the Bitcoin country. And if we start doing that within 2 years, it's off to the races, man. Oliver Velez thinks it'll sit number 2 in 2025. It depends. It could do that. It could do that. Enid, because again, this is the bull year. If we got to 3.6 trillion, what would the price of Bitcoin be? Anybody know that math? Because I don't know what the multiplier is anymore. It used to be like 80 to 100 of the multiplier, but I don't know what it is anymore. Does Fort Knox even have the gold? Good question, Paul. Good question. I don't know. Bitcoin's down. I just got a notification from Swan. Bitcoin is down. Crazy, man. This is such a buying opportunity, man. My hourly buy just went through, guys. There's no better feeling than that. I set it to every 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, right at the hour. I do it. Every hour on the hour, I'm getting richer and richer. Let's see what let me see if I can find it. See what the ETFs are doing. BlackRock is up to 571,000, almost 572,000. Yesterday they sold 689 Bitcoin. Huh. But that was before the SBR got announced. But they still have over 1.1 million Bitcoin, the ETFs combined. That's crazy, man. If I go more than a week without stacking sats, I get sick to my stomach. Me too, Paul. Sharpen the sword, exactly. Oh, hold on one second. I'll show you, Corey. Oh, no, that's not the one. Sorry. This right here, Corey, is Bitcoin Strategy Platform.com. It shows you the ETFs, and I'll put it in the chat for you, my friend. There you go. Sharpen the sword, exactly. We even believe them if they said all the gold is at Fort Knox, or if they're even real? Exactly. You know what they got to do to check that gold? I mean, it's going to take months to check all that gold. It depends on how many employees they got, but you have to check it inside out. You can't just put a thing on it to see if it's real. I mean, these are big gold bars. You know what I mean? It's tough to check those, man. It's tough. But yeah, Corey, this website is a really good one. It shows who owns all the ETFs that own the Bitcoin. Obviously, BlackRock is higher, and then this one right here is Hey Apollo, and I'll put the links in that one too. This is a graphic of what's going on. Check this out. Check this out, Corey. That shows the Bitcoin holdings from January 10th. So let me go back. So January 10th, 2024, that's when the Bitcoin gold rush started. The ETFs surpassed it. The ETFs passed it because Gary Gensler and the SEC passed that the ETFs can buy. And in the beginning, this company right here, GPTC, was the only one that had Bitcoin. They had 619,000 Bitcoin. None of these companies had any. And then this one obviously got surpassed by BlackRock. So let's take a look. BlackRock is IBIT. Now check this out. So as of February 28th, they got 1.1 million. So this is not even updated. You know what? Let's update it. See what happens. Yeah, it's still February 28th. Let me put this link in the description box for you, Corey. Paul, have you been watching Corey's channel, Got Sats? Make sure everybody subscribes to that. He's like Groundhog Day. Every single day does the same video. It's great, man. And then, Corey, this right here is Coin Marketplace Cap. Oh, excuse me, Coin. Oh, I got off of it. CoinMarketCap.com. I'll put this in the box for you too, buddy. Yeah, he's great, Paul. Check him out. We're going to try to get him to 1 million sats. We will get him to 1 million sats. He buys $1 Bitcoin every single day, Paul. Matter of fact, Paul, let me show you this since you may have not seen it yet. Let me show you one of his videos. He's got a outstanding channel. Look at this. Every day. I watch them all too, Corey. I watch every single one of your videos, buddy. I love them. YouTube channel right now. Bitcoin YouTube channel. Let's take a look at day 14 real quick. You are a high roller, man. Listen, you're getting over 1,000 Satoshis for $1. I showed you that those epochs back then in that illustration. I look at Satoshis like dollars, man. I don't know if you do that, Corey, but I do. And you're getting 1,000 over 1,000x, to 1 for your dollar. So you are a high roller, brother. You're in the top 1%. No sound again. Sorry, guys. Of course. Anyways, that's my cue, guys. Thank you, Letha. Thanks everybody for the for watching. I appreciate it. All the shares. If you guys want to donate to the channel, feel free to if you like. Thank you, Letha and Paul. I really, really love you guys and appreciate you. Paul, this is your light right here. You keep this on. Letha, this is your light. I appreciate it. I got 2 lights here. Thank you for subbing to Corey. Make sure you guys sub to him. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Yes, everybody. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. And make sure you join that Discord, man. If you want to, go to Signal and leave me your in the comment section in one of my videos, or email me at jerrylovesfreedom@gmail.com. I'll send you the link to it, and we can do this, man. It's only $1 a month, and we can get going and talk to me every day. I'll talk to you guys, and you guys give me some feedback on what the news is going on. I can tell you what I'm about to talk on say on my videos. You guys can give me some insight and everything else. Okay. All right. Well, I love you guys. And one more thing, what Trump did today is going to be written in history on March 6th, 2025, and having this meeting today. And he even knows there's only one way to stop this right here. There's only one way to stop this, guys. To stop the inflation and the money printing. And even Trump already knows what it is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.